Hey everyone, Moshe the Electric Israeli is here, and here's another video from the International Auto Show in Manhattan. I visited there a few days ago. It's my third video. Today we're going to go over this monster, absolute monster of a truck, the 2025 Silverado, GM Silverado, Chevy Silverado. It's been around for a couple years. It is a huge truck, has a huge battery and a huge range. And then right after that, we're gonna review the Blazer, also a Chevy Blazer, really nice car. So here are some of the main parts of the Silverado. $73,000 starting price, 460 miles. Wow, 785 pound-feet of torque and up to 12,500 pounds of towing capacity. They do have good deals, 2.9% APR for 72 months and $1,250 for Costco members discount. They come with 6 different colors. I really like the red. I'm going to show you the red in a minute. They have the LT model. That's the 73,100. 17.7 inch screen, touch screen in the front. Okay, LED lighting, including an aluminum front body. Up to 11 outlets. 11 outlets. And up to 10.2 kilowatt of off-board power with available accessory power bar for the LT premium package. That's incredible. 11, that's great. Okay, 5 feet and 11 inches bed, but there is a twist there because there's access from the, I'm going to show you a version of this truck that had a couch on it. In a minute you'll see, had an actual couch on it, because you can open, you can lower the seats in the back and open there's a door there, and there's access from the bed all the way to the driver's seat. That is incredible. That's one of my favorite feature on any truck. Okay, and then they also have the RST starting at 87,000. Okay, same features. It has multi-flex midgate. Multi-flex midgate, that's the one. Enhanced automatic parking assist, driver attention assist, and all that. Super Cruise, basically Super Cruise is like autopilot on the highways. Okay, it's not like full self driving like Tesla cars have. They don't. So it is a monster. Now, how do they achieve this? Well, I'm going to tell you, 205 kilowatt hour battery will do. So this is GM. So this is a truck. If you see it and you don't know, like I said to you on the Ford one, if you see this truck and you don't know what electric cars is, you will not know, because it looks like a GM car, a GM truck. You know, same thing, a GM truck, a gasoline model. They basically, it's the same thing. Now, there are aerodynamic components to it, yes, but it is a huge battery. That's all it is. I mean, that's a lot, but that's all it is. You can charge it in any public fast charging. It will give you 100 miles range in 10 minutes. Okay, it has available 350 kilowatt DC fast charging if you can find a charger like that. Now you can use an adapter to charge it in a Tesla superchargers, which is really great. Okay, so like I said, 12,500 pounds of towing, 760 max available horsepower. Okay, 785 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds for this absolute behemoth. This is a behemoth, huge, absolutely huge. But this is a truck. If you are a contractor and if you're towing stuff and if you like to go places, this is what it is. This is what it is. Now, it has available 4-wheel steer, just like the Hummer EV or the Tesla Cybertruck. It's very good for versatility, especially with parking. A dual motor for a WD system for 4-wheel drive, so that's great. Air ride adaptive suspension, okay, and this is the Ultium battery platform. Okay, now the bed looks small. It's 5'11", usually it's 6 feet. So it's an inch smaller. It's not, but the opening of the bed into the cabin That's great. That is absolutely great. So I told you there was a car there with a couch on it. I'll show you in a minute. It's unbelievable. It's really fantastic. 24-inch wheel available. 10.7 cubic feet of e-trunk available. Power up, up and down. A panoramic fixed glass roof. I really liked it. It's really pretty. Walk up and walk away lighting. Okay, so once you come in, it will light up for you. So this is off-grid, get off the grid, okay, electrify the new off-road adventure. Okay, so you can have all your needs. This is a huge battery. You can power your house for like a few days. 11 inches diagonal driver information center. So the 17.7, I liked it. All the Chevys have it. It's really nice. So the 17.7 inch screen integrates with the 11-inch screen in front of the driver. So that's that. Here's the couch, guys. Look at this. This is incredible. So you flatten the seats and you can see the couch. Okay, it's a whole freaking couch. And when you open it, you have like steps to get on top. I mean, I try to go. I mean, you're really not supposed to, but you have steps to go on top. I mean, I know I've been saying it. I've been saying the same thing. I was blown away. Once you get close to it, you see how big this truck is. It is incredible. So I like the black. I like the black really very much. And here's the red. Red is also very pretty. Now, this is the Blazer. Okay, this is the Blazer EV, the SS. It's really pretty. It is more, I would say, more fancy than the Chevy Equinox. I did a video on the Chevy Equinox. It's more fancy. There is. Its starting price 48,000, almost 49,000. 324 miles of range. Same thing. 17.7 inch screen integrated with the 11 inch screen in front of the driver. This is really nice. 8 years, 100,000 miles battery warranty. They offer you right now 0% for 60 months. For the Blazer, they really want to sell this. Basically, this is the base of the Cadillac Lyriq. I was very disappointed that the Cadillac Lyriq was not at the auto show. It was really upsetting. But this color is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You are eligible for the 7,500 clean vehicle tax incentive. Okay, like I said, 11-inch diagonal driver information screen, Google built-in. Auto sensor power lift gate they have. Two model, like I said, RS and the LT. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8 colors, 8 different colors. Black interior only. They have fast charging as like I said, 250,000 public chargers and also the supercharger that you can go about 100 or so miles for like about 10-15 minutes. Okay, they estimate savings of $1,150 per year in fuel savings. I think it's low. I think you can save more. It depends of what is your habit. Beautiful trunk. The interior is amazing. It's really fancy. If I had to choose between the Blazer and the Equinox, I'll go for the Blazer. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Really, I mean, it's really beautiful car. It is nice, old-fashioned, modern, not too many buttons, great touch screen. It's really, you have everything that you want. The interior is absolutely beautiful. There it is. I like the seats. I like the seats a lot. I have to say, I like the seats a lot. It's a combination of leather and cloth. So it's not, you don't get stuck to it in the summer. Okay, the interior is so beautiful, really beautiful. The vents, the old-fashioned vents, and the cup holders, and all. It's like really proportional. Very, really a good job. I have to say, they did a wonderful job with the integrations of the screens and the seats and the adapters, and you can really very well made car. So it includes standard Chevy safety assistant, okay, the cruise and all that, automatic emergency braking, front pedestrian braking, lane keep assist like the autopilot, forward collision alert, following distance indicator, and the high beam, automatic high beam and all that. So the LT version cost you almost $49,000. EPA estimate 279 miles for the all-wheel drive. That's the all-wheel drive. You can have the rear-wheel drive for more miles if you want. 19-inch wheels, increased battery capacity, 11-inch, like I said, 11-inch screen if you want. The RS, it is also 279 miles for the all-wheel drive, but the rear-wheel drive will get you 324 miles with the 21-inch wheels. That's nice. Black painted grille, I really liked it. I like the black painted grille, and you know, give you great options comparing to others. For example, the Kia EV9 and the Hyundai Ioniq 5 do not qualify for the tax incentives because they're not made. Also, the Ford Mach-E, because it's made in Mexico. All right, it does have great range compared to other models, much more range than the Mach-E, a little bit more than the Ioniq and the Kia. Okay, so it's really, really, absolutely pretty, beautiful small SUV. If you like Chevys, this is the one I recommend. If you like a small SUV, it's really not small. It's really nice 5-seater family, beautiful SUV for you know, for a family of 4 for sure, even family of 5. It's really, really nice. They have all the colors that you want and all the options that you want. So I have to give them credit. They did a great job. Great job. So here are some bonuses that I found out for you. Here's the first one coming. Take a look. Here it is. Here's a yellow color with the bicycle on top. Okay. This is just I was walking around the booth. I really like that. Soon I'm going to show you an ATV on top of a truck. This is a Blazer. This is a gasoline model. And let's go to this Silverado. This is the gasoline model. And on top of it is the AV, like a whole little truck. Okay, right on top. Isn't it nice? I love it. Right on top. A car on top of a car. And then I looked at vintage sports cars. You know, Porsches and Lamborghinis and all that. But then, in a second, I'll show you, I saw the Lotus. The Lotus. I mean, if you know cars, you heard of the Lotus. There's also that Volkswagen minibus, that iconic look. I grew up seeing these Volkswagens. They were all around where I grew up in the 70s. Looks like the one from Back to the Future. But then I saw the Lotus, okay? The Porsches and this and all that. The Lotus, you're going to see it in a minute. That was the first Tesla Roadster. The Tesla Roadster was a Lotus. It was that big on that platform. It was that car that Tesla started its journey way back when in 2002, 3, and then sold maybe 2,300 of them or something like that. That was the first. That's how Tesla got started. Here's a Porsche. These are all rare, beautiful, vintage cars, and you'll see in a second the Lotus that Tesla was based on. Sometimes you see here it is. Sometimes you see something, it's like, oh yeah, that was it. That was the 2-seater great Tesla journey to start. Okay, guys, more videos from the auto show coming tomorrow.